What is up, YouTube? Here at a little park, they had a little festival here yesterday, so thought I'd come up here and see if I could find anything. See what they got. I've been to this park before, you guys have seen it. So it's been a year, because last time I was here was right after they did this Parkorama softball tournaments, volleyball tournaments. They got a little volleyball pit. Probably check that first thing. Then walk around, see what else we can find. So we'll get to it and see what we come up with. So here we go with the volleyball pit. I'm going to check that. Some balls laying over there. They've still got some of the tents set up back there. You can see them or not. Ball fields. Ball field behind me. Big old tree. Little pavilion. Looks like out that way they were parking. That might be a good spot to check too. So, but I'm going to start here. See if there's anything in this volleyball pit. So we'll get to detecting that and see what we find. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so right here got my first kind of cool thing. Big old bullet right here in the volleyball pit. I know they just took out all the sand and put in new sand this year, so I'm guessing this wasn't fired here. It got transported here. Only other thing I found was a big old chunk of steel. That could have hurt somebody in the volleyball field. It was only down a couple of inches, so good to get that out of there. But that's pretty cool. That's a heavy little dude. That's neat. So, alright, we'll see you on the next cool find. Alright, got a signal here. It's a 19 on the Equinox. Another bullet. A little smaller than the other one. That's neat. Alright, see you guys on the next one. Alright guys. Real nice sounding signal right here. Copper penny, hopefully. Well, see what we got here. Alright, I'm going to find it and then I'll show you guys what I find. See you in a second. Alright guys, so here's what I found in that hole. I don't know if you can see that. 307 round. It's spent, but pretty cool. This stuff, somebody must have really been shooting up into this stuff before they brought it in here. I was talking to one of the guys here. They're cleaning up for this. They're a volunteer for the scouts. So they're out here picking up cans and stuff. So, done just this little bit, 2 bullets and a casing. So, see what else we can find. See you in a minute. Alright guys, let's see what we got on this one here. It's really shallow, 28, 29. Let's hope it's our first coin. It's gonna be a quarter, hopefully. No, it's not a quarter. It's only doing a 19 now. Don't know what it is. Piece of metal. Well, I thought it was going to be something good. There you go, Cursed Alive dig. Found a lot more bullets and some more casings. So I'll show you those when we wrap up. See you in a minute. Alright guys, got this hole right here. It's giving me a nice screaming little signal. My first coin, didn't even realize it was at first. It was so light. It's Canadian. Canadian in sand. You can see the Elizabeth. It's not a super old one. It's the one with the flat sides. So it's not like it's an old penny. You can't get a date on it at the back. It's just toasty. So, cool. First coin of the day. Something other than a bullet. Nice. Alright guys, here we go. In a minute. Dug me a little hole here. They got a lot of interference. I don't know. There's no power lines over me, but I get a lot of interference. There might be some underground power lines. I see they've got stuff coming up over there, so maybe it runs right under here. Had a hard time pinpointing this one. Looks like we might have a quarter because it was bouncing all over the place. Yes, we have a quarter. $19.89. And looking at the condition of it, how it's toned and everything, I'm saying it probably got moved with the sand, because this sand has only been here a month or two. They cleaned all this, dug all this pit out and put all new sand in here. So that looks like it's got dirt other than sand on it also. That may just be caked on sand, but that's my thoughts on it. So awesome. Got a Canadian penny and now a quarter. Sweet. Alright guys, quick wrap up from my little hunt today. There were a couple hours. Did that volleyball court. Got all these bullets in there. Shell casings. Don't know what that one was. 32, it says. Can't read it. 30 maybe? I don't know. I'm not a gun guy, so don't know that much about them. Full of sand. Got all that in there. You can see I didn't really clean them up. Probably come out of this one easier. This one was a 307, whatever that is. Pretty sure that's a 22. I have no idea what these bullets are. They're not very old. I would say that one looks a little older, but not very. It's got right wing on the barrel. Got the quarter and the Canadian penny out of there, and got a few other pennies and stuff out of the top lot, a dime. Other pennies here, so this little charm thing, that thing gave me a fit trying to find that in the playground area. It blended in really well with the sand over there. This little piece of aluminum or whatever it is, thought that was going to be a quarter, but that's what I found on this hunt. Alright, if you guys like it, subscribe, share, whatever. Thanks for watching my videos. See you guys on the next one.